Welcome and hello, my beautiful Cancers. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of May the 9th to the 16th, 2022. Coming in your first row here with your Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands, you've been given this card of the Tree. And the Tree is generally the card about healing and growing and expanding and health of your body, your mind, and your soul, and how you use that and how you go through situations in your life to heal. It's about health and longevity. It's about putting down your roots. And I think now you're going to find a foundation here where you're tapping into stability and a good foundation. The roots of a tree go usually quite deep and they're very firm and secure. So I think that that's what you're doing. Some of you could be going through an inherited health condition, but I do think that you're taking responsibility for something and you're trying to make it better, and you will. The rainbow, you know what? The rainbow is, the true health is found by aligning yourselves between that which is above and that which is below, right? So reaching for and reaching out for the resources around you to help you with a situation is definitely going to cure you and help you move forward and have that foundation of security again. So some of you could be getting into holistic and the nature of healing. You could be tapping into that as well. But I do believe that you're going through some sort of a healing situation in your life, and I do think you're going to find it. I often look at this as, doing what's right for yourself and restoring yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I always see this as a good card. Now, coming in with that card, you have the Chariot, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Wands. So it could be difficult for you right now. Maybe some of you are starting a new diet regime, or maybe you've had to change your ways, or maybe you're going through, something that's challenging you right now, but don't give up. The Nine of Wands says, stand your ground, stand up for what you've created here and what you want and the outcome. Be focused, because you do have this King of Wands coming in next, and that's staying focused 100% on what you want in order to accomplish it. And the Chariot says you will. This is a hard achievement for you. And we all know that changing our ways to create a healthier environment or a healthier being of ourself is difficult. But I do believe if you stay focused on it, you're going to find that you can do this. Okay, don't give up on it when you start something. You might have to tweak it. You might have to change it a little bit and know what's right for you. But I do believe if you keep moving forward, you're going to accomplish something great here. Now, others, you might be planning a trip, maybe a vacation or a business trip at this time. But I think it's more of a road trip by car. Now, you've got the Six of Pentacles with this as well. And this is give and take, push-pull negotiating energy. You could be going through that type of communication, being creative with someone else. But I do believe you feel that you're getting a gift of some sort for some of you. You're receiving something here. And it could be in the form of time, effort, or money. This could be a windfall coming in for some of you where you're going to be happy because of this. This is like an act of charity. Somebody might step forward and offer something here for you to move forward. Also, you could be the one that is the giver. You could be giving somebody, time, effort, and support or money to someone else. But I do think that negotiations right now, and especially in business, will go well if you're negotiating over money. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So I do think that, things are going to work out in your favor here. I do think that you're going to find that if you stay focused and don't give up, you're going to find that all over well-being and good health, spiritually, mentally, and physically coming into you. Now, you're in your second row here, which could be the energy you could be experiencing now with your Eight of Cups, you're the Moon, and the Ten of Wands. You've got risk. Be aware, or you will have to be aware. Okay? Do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. So 3 and 5 equals 8. 8 brought down to a single digit is a number that we manifest and meditate on. It could be you could be dealing with money, and you could be, trying to manifest money in your life. So be careful not to make risks when it comes to your finances and your money right now. That's what I'm seeing. I think, coming in with that, you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of balance. You realize there's a new direction that you need to go. It's like you're on a spiritual quest, but it is the card that says you're not there yet. ahead. The Eight of Cups is, usually indicative in the Rider-Waite deck, the traditional tarot, where you see these cups sitting there, but they're like, they're not equally, not 4 and 4, they're 5 and 3. So this says you're going in this new direction. You know that this is something you need to do. You've been through an awful lot of challenges in the past here. You've come out through the fire and you're coming out the other end. So I do believe that you're moving in this new direction, but it's just taking a little bit time. The moon comes in with this, and also the Ten of Wands. And, you had a hard fight here, but the moon says, don't get up in your head. Don't lose yourself in the illusions that things aren't going to work out. You're going to surface and you will see the light again. But I think a lot of you are going through some sort of a mental anguish here, emotional anguish here of worry. So try not to get yourself there. Do what's going to make you healthy. Okay. If it's get out in nature, if it's if it's doing more exercise, if it's, grounding yourself out in Mother Earth, taking a walk on the beach or in the woods, whatever the case is, changing your ways, your sleep habits, your diet, whatever the case is to bring you to this point, you will be able to come out ahead. Trust your instincts here. The wolf and the dog mean two things here. The dog goes on what he's been taught, and the wolf goes on what he's learned, okay, instinctively, okay? I think you're going to be tapping into both. The moon is indicative of Pisces, and I do believe that you're going to be moving forward in a new direction. There could be a water sign around you. I know, Cancer, you're a water sign as well, but Pisces is the most sensitive sign on the zodiac. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in that addictive sort of feeling that you're not going to be able to get ahead. Okay, stay positive here, because you will. Trust your instincts and your gut feelings, because you're pretty accurate when you do. You are moving in that new direction, and I think you had a hard climb here. You've been dealing with things here, and I do believe now that, if you're dealing with money situations, beware of your money. But I do think that, right now, there's a new direction you're going in. You had something that you felt at first was a risk, and now you're able to step up and know that you've got a new beginning coming in here, whatever this risk was, okay? Beware of where you're going now, but I think the worst is over. You made the summit, you're coming down the other side. I think you felt as though you were taking on the world on your own. You were the beast of burden here. You were the recipient of all that negative energy that was coming down on you, or the workload that they were piling on you. But now, not anymore. You've decided that I'm going in a new direction. This is a new beginning for me. And don't get caught up in your mind that it won't happen, okay? I think you're doing the right thing here. You're going forward in a new direction. The worst is going to be over. Now, coming in towards you, possible future energy in your final row here, let love be your beacon. Yeah, beautiful. Definitely, I would say you need to step up and realize that, look at things in a different perspective here. And don't allow yourself to get caught up in your head. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. Now, I've told people, a lot of people, I call it as it is. You guys see me how I read my cards. It's straight up. I don't sugarcoat, but I also like to pass my cards through a love filter. At the end of all my readings, I always leave you with a positive mindset that things are going to work out at the end of the day. Even if these cards are challenging, often that happens. So again, look at life, and I always say pass everything through a love filter, okay? If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. You know what I always say? You can kill your enemies with kindness, right? It really screws with their head, and they think, okay, I just said this. Why are they being nice? So it makes people stand back and look at things from a different perspective as well. So if you're dealing with challenges with people around you, try to take a deep breath. Try to figure out why they're acting, behaving like they are. And often when we do that, and it's like everybody is struggling their own struggle, and we need to just take time to realize that sometimes it's misdirected in our direction, okay? Okay, so acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you're approaching this. Communication will be harmonious, and you will have greater perspective and prospect to create what you're looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day in your life. So I do believe that, Cancer, you have this ability that you're going to be able to look at things in a different perspective here. I think, you know, things are starting to get better. I think in your relationships, things are going to improve with your families, with your children, with your friends, with your partners in life. I think you're going to be able to see things getting better for you in that emotion of love. So that is beautiful. Now you've got the King of Wands, you've got the Ten of Swords, and you have this beautiful King of Pentacles as well. So this is about you staying focused. I had said this before. If you know you're working towards something here, go do it. Don't be afraid. This risk says beware, or you will have to be aware, but do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. This is about stepping up and being careful with what you're doing. If you're exercising, if you're going out there to the gym, don't overdo it. If you're going on a diet, don't go crazy. Don't try to change things drastically in your life, because they do bring consequences with that. But I do think that, as I said, the 3 and 5 equal 8. Don't make risks. Take risks with your finances. But I think you're going to be focused here. The King of Wands, he goes bigger, he goes home. You've heard me say this every time he comes up. And I think you're going to be moving forward in a courageous new direction here. You felt as though there was a time here, because I talked about feeling like you were the beast of burden here. And you are moving in a new direction. And, you felt as though you had the world on your shoulders. You might have felt held back, held down, restricted. And and some of you might have felt as you've been stabbed in the back, but you're going in a new direction now. You're coming out the other side, and things are going to improve. Definitely, you've got this message that you now have this ability to find your happiness and go forward in a new direction. Stay focused on that. Don't give up here with the moon, okay? King of Pentacles says, yeah, Midas touch, can't make a mistake. So if you're being offered any opportunities coming in here, stand your ground and go for what you want, okay? I think you're definitely changing things up. Maybe some of you are moving to a new home. Maybe some of you are moving into a new job. Maybe this is a whole new life in a relationship. But I do believe you can't make a mistake. Midas Touch King says, go forward with confidence. Doors of opportunity could be opening, but this could be doors of opportunity opening for business, because this is dealing with, large corporations, money lending and loaning institutions, government, or even military here. So, but this is a card that says do it with confidence, okay? I do think that if you stay focused, you're going to be able to get, you're going in this new direction. This is beautiful. Okay. And, I would look at situations, in a different perspective here, because you've got this let love be your beacon. You have a lot of, you shine your own light so bright, my beautiful Cancer. So you have this ability to move forward, and, you tend to have the ability to light, to be the beacon for other people too. Wow. Okay. So coming in now with your final outcome card, you have surrender to worry. So when I had this moon card here, I said to you, don't get up in your head. Sometimes things don't happen as quick as we want them to, but don't allow yourself to get caught up in worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So again, let love be your beacon here. I do think that you're stepping up into a form of healing here in one way or the other, whether it's spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical. This is a good thing coming in here. All negotiations, I think this week are going to go well. You've made up your mind. You're going to stay determined and go for what you want. And I think that's beautiful. And at the end of the day, I don't think you can make a mistake. So let's see what we have for clarification here, my beautiful Cancers. Spirit and guides, what does Cancer need to see, know, and expect? Okay, let's see what we have with the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, planning your moves, going forward here articulately and creatively. Some of you might be putting out resumes for new jobs. They just told me to keep that under your hat. Don't go telling anybody about it. You want to be gainfully employed in the process. Also, Be careful you're not doing any of these negotiations on the computer at work. Do it in your own spare time. Be careful what, is going out there. Things can be traced. But this is a good card. It says you're waiting to hear about something here, but you've done everything well. You've planted your seeds well. You're preparing yourself for this new direction that you're going in that's going to be much easier for you to forge forward. So don't worry. I do think that you're going to hear back from them, okay? You're wondering how they received it, how they're going to react to it, and when you're going to hear. Now, coming in with your Eight of Cups, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands, I have just pulled the Three of Cups. So there's going to be celebration here, definitely. Getting together with those around you, celebrating something here, because, there's an accomplishment that's going to be made here that, you struggled and worked hard for. And at the end of the day, you're going to see there's a reason to celebrate. Now, for others, it could be your accomplishments or somebody else's happiness that you're going to revel in and want to partake in and participate in and celebrate with them. It could be the announcement of a birth, a baby, an engagement, a partnership, a move, anything. Beautiful. Now, coming in with the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So there you have it. You have the power couple right here. So definitely here, working for your goals, planting your seeds, going for what it is you want. She's Mother Earth. She puts her hands to things and she makes it grow. Her king here, he can't make a mistake. He's wise. And he has control of making the proper decisions. So I think there's a power couple here. This could be you and your partner here. I do believe that you guys are planning a move. You're going forward and you're making those arrangements to be together and to do what it is you want to create and to expand and to grow this relationship or the situation in your life right now. So don't be afraid. Go for what you want. Planting your seeds, and you can't make a mistake. Wow, beautiful. She also is indicative of family, like the Queen of Cups usually is. There could be an announcement here. Maybe there's going to be the announcement of a birth or a child coming into the family fold, or an adoption as well. So for everybody, it could be something different. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, and your sun and moon rising signs as well. Well, I wish you a great remainder today, my beautiful Cancers, and a wonderful positive week here to look forward to, because there are changes coming in that I can see, and I think they're for the best. Let love be your beacon, my beautiful Cancers, and know that I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.